I was by my bed, but suddenly I have seen this class, and I thought, oh my God, it's a good moment to speak in English, to make mistakes, and
Yeah.
so yes, I've been studying most of the day. Not
Okay. Well, it's good to
studying.
have you.
Sorry?
Oh, I said it's good to have you. What else were you gonna say?
No, no. I am
Okay.
nothing more.
All right. Good. Well, like I said, it's good to have you in class.
Thank you.
All right, and I think we're all set. Let's get started with today's class. And let's have Laura. Can you ask Susan, or can you read the title and the next few lines, Laura?
Restaurants. In today's lesson, we will learn how to talk about food, order food and drinks, practice writing a restaurant review.
Good.
Good.
One small thing, instead of saying restaurant, we would generally say restaurant. 2 syllables. Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that one more time?
Yes, restaurant.
Yeah, restaurant. Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Good. Try to help or try to work on eliminating that sound. So just restaurant, but good. Nice job. Let's go to the next page. And Laura, can you ask Susana the first question?
And do you have a favorite restaurant? Describe it.
Yes, I have a favorite restaurant.
Nice.
The restaurant is very small. Its name is Los Bombis, and I like it because you can eat a delicious food in there.
Okay, you can eat delicious food there.
You can eat delicious food.
Yeah, so not delicious food, just delicious food in general. Good. Nicely done. All right, and Susana, can you ask David the third question?
The third?
Yep, the third. Now the second question.
The second? Second or third?
Well, the second one now.
Okay. What did you eat the last time you ate in restaurant?
I ate a hamburger, and it was today. I ate a hamburger, and it was today.
Nice correction. I ate a hamburger. It was today. Did you have anything on your hamburger?
A chicken hamburger.
Chicken burger?
It was a chicken burger with salad and mustard, onion, and cheese.
Okay. We might say a chicken sandwich.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so chicken sandwich with, instead of saying salad, salad's a little bit different. What would we say instead of salad?
Lettuce, I don't know how to say.
Lettuce.
Lettuce, okay.
Good, yeah. So it looks like lettuce.
Lettuce. Okay.
Nice. So it was a chicken sandwich with lettuce, mustard, onions, and cheese. So another thing, just probably remove the and before the end, but not a big thing. Really good. That sounds awesome. What about you, Julieta? What was the last thing that you ate in a restaurant?
The last time I ate in a restaurant, I ate pizza.
Okay.
I think it was 10 days ago.
Okay. And what kind of pizza was it?
That time I had ham and mushrooms. No.
Okay, so ham and mushrooms, changing it up a little
Because
bit.
I remembered. No, because I remembered the class, so I just.
So you had to change it? It's really, really funny.
Yes.
I like that our classes are kind of modifying what you choose to eat at pizza restaurants. Yeah, I would have probably made a little bit of fun of you if you had quattro stagioni again. But good. Okay, ham and mushroom. And Giulietta, can you ask Laura the next question?
Laura, what is your favorite meal to order?
Well, I love noodles, so if I can order something in a restaurant because I'm eating out, I usually order noodles with vegetables and chicken. Rice
Nice.
noodles.
Okay, fried noodles.
Yes, I love them.
Nice, okay. So you love fried noodles with
Yes.
vegetables and chicken. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So it's kind of like Chinese food or other Asian food, fried noodles?
Yes, it's Chinese food. I
Okay.
think so. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, Chinese food is delicious. I love fried noodles.
Mm.
Okay. Good. And I think we're all set on this page. Does anybody have any questions here? Okay. And let's look through these words. Let's have Susanna. Can you read the title and the words?
Yes, the number 1 is check.
Sorry, Susanna, can you read through all the words?
Okay. Check. Number 2, parry. Number 3, tip. Number 4, boot. Number 5, curly. And number 7, rate, medium, well done.
Okay. Really nice job. Maybe cutlery. Cutlery.
Okay, cutlery.
Cutlery. Cutlery.
Cutlery. Cutlery.
Cutlery.
Cutlery.
Okay, good. Check, party, tip, booth, cutlery, rare, medium, and well done. Good job. Yeah, I feel bad for the people who are outside of class. They're not able to hear. Okay, does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Yes, I had a question about the word cutlery. Cutlery.
Okay. Cutlery. Does anybody know what cutlery is?
Yes, is the fork, the spoon, no? The plates.
Okay, so usually it's just the silverware, so just the forks, spoons, and knives.
Yes. Yes, the other is pottery, no?
Pottery. The
Well,
dishes, maybe?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, pottery could work. Generally people wouldn't say pottery. The plates, the bowls and the plates is probably more common. The dishes.
Yes.
Okay.
I have one question. Booth is like a stand, or
Questions.
I'm not sure about this word.
Which word?
The fourth word. Booth. Check, party, tips, and the next one, I don't know the meaning. Oh my god.
Sorry, Laura. Laura?
Yes, yes.
Okay, which word do you have a question with?
The fourth word.
Booth.
Booth. It's like
David.
a stand. What?
Yes. This has It's a homonym, so it's a word with a lot of different meanings, or a few different meanings at least. David, what's a booth in terms of restaurants?
I think it is private area on persons for some people.
Okay.
Column. Column.
It can be, but it doesn't have to be private. Giulietta, what's a booth?
A booth is a kind of table with benches and perhaps
Yeah, it's a
couch.
center table with benches instead of chairs. Exactly.
Mm,
Okay, but good. Exactly. So, does that make sense? Do you guys know what a bench is? Or booth?
Hmm.
Does that make sense for everybody? Laura and Susana?
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
for me it's clear.
Okay. Good. And yeah, so if we look at even this, would be a booth.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Booth.
And let's have David. Can you explain what a party is?
A party is a kind of meeting with friends and people to celebrate something.
Okay, we're talking about a different type of party here. Giulietta, can you explain?
Yes, it's a group of people that is going to a restaurant. You can have perhaps a party or more.
Yeah, a group of people that are
Or
going to a
going
restaurant.
to a restaurant.
Because people are going.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's a group that is going, but the group of people are going to the restaurant. Because it kind of changes this from group to people. Okay, so yeah. So the number of people you are going to a restaurant with. So Giulietta, how many are in your party today?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, how many people are in your party today?
Today, 4.
Nice. Today, 4. Good. Hopefully that makes sense. David, we're getting a lot of background noise from you. I'm going to mute you for now. So just try to talk when you are talking, or leave your microphone on when you're talking. There is some feedback. All right, and maybe Susana, what's a check? What is a check?
Okay, the check is when you arrive to the restaurant, and yes, when you arrive to the restaurant, it may be when you ask for a table or book.
Okay, not quite. It's a little bit different. Laura, do you know what a check is?
Check is a type of. You can pay with a check or not? Is like this? No.
Yeah, so a check could be a type of payment.
Yes.
In a restaurant, we're talking about something different.
Imagine that you call to a restaurant because you want to reserve. No? Well, I'm not
That
sure.
would be more the verb, so you could call to check to see if there are any tables. Again, we're talking about something a little bit different. David, do you have an idea?
No, I don't.
Giulietta, what about you?
It's another name for the bill.
Mhm. So another name for the bill? What you pay after a meal. So yeah, a check is just the bill. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
The receipt, no?
Yeah, it's like the receipt, kind of, for sure. Okay, what about what's a tip, Laura?
Well, in some restaurants, I don't know, for example, in Spain no is normal, but for example in England, when you finish your meal, you give some money to the waiter because you appreciate the service, so you give some money, no?
Hmm. Yeah, when you give extra money to the waiter, and it's not common in Spain?
Not in a restaurant, maybe in a hotel or,
Okay.
well, can be, but not usually. Not in a normal restaurant. Or
Okay, nice.
In Italy
And
too.
in Italy, it's not normal either?
No.
Okay.
you can do it, but it's not as in England that it's supposed that you are going to give the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, in America, actually, Europeans have really bad reputations at restaurants. But good, for that reason. So let's look at this, and let's have David, can you read this part?
In the US, it is common to give wait staff tips even if the service was not great. 10% of the bill is often seen as the minimum amount of money one should tip. 20% is common for good service.
Nice. Good. And so I guess we kind of already heard about Italy. So David, can you ask Susanna the question?
Susanna, do you tip wait staff in your country? Why or why not?
Yes, in my country, yes. When you go to the restaurant, you have to give a tip for the waiter. Is approximately, I'm not sure, but I remember that is the 15%.
Yeah.
But this is option only if you want. But it's common that the people give the tips.
Okay. If you want to. But it's common for people to give tips. If that makes sense. Okay, and sorry, Susanna, what country are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
Okay, so 15%, so pretty much just like the US. And what do you think is the percentage of people who leave tips?
Hmm. Uh, I I I think that the 15% is good because maybe you you pay many money or much money, and 50% is enough money for the waiter.
Yeah, for sure. But what percentage of people give tips? Do you think it's a large percentage of people who tip waiters or a small percentage of people?
In my country, it's the 15%.
Okay, so in the US, I would say that 90% of citizens tip their waiter. What about in Mexico? What percentage of the population tip the waiter?
Population. Yes, I think that the 90% too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay,
in the restaurant, yes.
good. And so, Laura, why do you think that people in Spain don't tip waiters?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah, why do you think that people in Spain don't
Yes.
tip waiters?
Well, I'm not saying that everybody doesn't give tips. It depends of the place. Usually in restaurants with good quality, the people give tips.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe because when you go to a restaurant here in Spain, you pay according to the quality of the food. So if you are eating something that is really good, the check is going to be high. So you are paying an extra money because you have a really good service. But yes, there are people who gives tips.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes.
So I think part of the reason why the people in the US have to tip their waiters is because waiters make very little money otherwise. I think the minimum wage for a waiter is like $4 an hour, which is very low. And so the majority of the money that they earn is actually from tips. Um,
Yes, could
yeah.
be.
And so what about in Italy, Giulietta? You said you tip waiters?
No, we don't tip waiters.
Okay. And do you know if waiters are paid a decent wage then?
More than $4. I think
Yeah.
it's yes. I think it's a €8. So I think it's $10.
Minimum?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. What about a bartender, Giulietta? Would you tip a bartender in Italy?
No.
No? Okay, wow. Interesting. Uh, and David, Spain, obviously. What about bartenders in Spain? Would you tip a bartender in Spain?
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
Yeah. Would you tip a bartender in Spain?
Yes, I think so, and I don't agree with Laura, because I think that in Spain it depends on the kind of restaurant or bar that you are visiting, but usually we give tips.
Okay. Okay. Good.
But these tips are, I think, are different than the tips on the US, and they are small tips.
Okay. So what would be a small tip? What's the average tip?
For example, if I go to a bar to have a beer, and this beer costs €2, perhaps I will leave a tip of 10 cents.
Okay. Okay, so very much smaller tips. Oh, okay, good. Really good. And I think this is all right. Does anybody have any questions here on this page? Okay. Let's go on. Let's skip that. Okay, let's try this. And let's have David, can you read the title and some of the useful questions?
Okay. Practice restaurant review. Practice writing at a restaurant review with your classmates. Describe the food, the service, and the environment. Useful. What is the restaurant called? What did you eat? What was your server's name?
Yeah, okay. And let's start with Susanna. What was the restaurant called that we're going to be reviewing? What was the restaurant called?
Uh, for me, Los Bombis.
Los Bombis. Is that how you spell it? Los Bombis?
Yes, Los Bombis. It's correct.
Okay. And so when did you go?
I went the last Saturday.
Nice. And I guess, what did you eat?
Sorry? What did you eat? I did corn cake. Corn cake.
You said did?
I ate
Yeah, good. I ate. Or I had.
corn.
Cornbread?
No, corn. 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 No, N. Corn cake.
And corn. Okay.
Coffee.
Anything else?
Yes, coffee. 2 beers and
2 beers?
2 beers and I don't know how do you say in English. Ay, come on. Is a kind of meat. A kind of meat. But it's meat and
Steak.
chorizo and chicken and nopales and beans. It's a mix of beans.
Mhm.
A mix of beans?
No, sorry, a mix of meat.
How do you say it in Spanish?
Molcajete is the name of the plate. Molcajete.
I have no idea.
Yes,
It's beans and meat?
is the plate has beans, meat, chicken, nopales, chorizo, spicy. It's a mix of food.
Okay. And so we could say a plate with a mixture of beans and different meats.
Okay.
Like, does that make sense, Susana?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe if you can post a link in the chat box, that'd be interesting to read about. One thing here, because you include something that you're drinking, we'd say I had. So if it's just something that you're eating, I ate. But if you're talking about something that you're drinking too, I had.
I have.
Does it-
Okay. I have.
Okay, but good. So I had corn cakes, coffee, 2 beers, and a plate with a mixture of beans and different meats like chicken and chorizo. Okay, and so Laura, on the same page. So imagine you went to Los Bombis and you had the same thing. What was the food like? Was it really good? Was it really bad? What did you think about the food?
It was typical Mexican food served by Pancho Villa. Was typical for me, too spicy.
Okay, Laura, you're breaking up a little bit.
Sorry?
So you're breaking up. I can't quite hear you. It sounds like your internet connection is a little bit off.
Yes, yes, it was like it was frozen.
Hmm.
Let's see. It was too spicy for me.
Was it good otherwise, or was it just too spicy? Was it kind of plain? Was it savory? Was it well cooked? Was it hot? Was it cold?
Um, was warm
Okay.
and tasteful
Maybe so. Yeah, it was warm and tasty.
and
Otherwise,
tasty. Yes.
okay. Um, yeah. Okay. Good. Julieta, what did you think about the service? How was the service, Julieta?
The waitress was a young girl. Her name was Paula. She was nice with us and gentle, but she wasn't prepared about Mexican food because it was the first time she uh, was working in a Mexican restaurant.
Okay. Is this the first time she had worked, or the first time she worked in
She
a
worked
Mexican restaurant? Okay. And maybe she wasn't prepared to serve
to serve.
food because it was the first time she worked in a restaurant. Um, okay. Okay. Was she? Did she take a long time to bring your orders? Was she quick? Did she flirt with your husband? Or was she really nice? I don't know. What was she like otherwise?
Mm, she was quickly, but mm, uh, she was I don't remember that word.
Clumsy?
Yes.
Okay. What happened? How was she clumsy?
Mm, because when she came to our table, she jumped into the towel and she was almost showering us with the chorizo.
Um, she was almost sharing us with a chorizo. I don't think that expression would work in English.
Okay.
Uh, she, maybe like a way you could say it is she almost served the chorizo all over our laps.
Mhm.
If you want to say it in a way that's not really straightforward, she almost spilled the chorizo on us. But good. Um, yeah. She jumped into the towel. I'm not sure if I understood that.
Yes,
She ran into the table, jumped.
towel. Yes,
I'm not.
like there was a towel on the ground, and mm,
Okay, maybe she tripped over a
she
towel.
tripped over the towel.
Yeah. She tripped over a towel. Good. Awesome. And David, maybe what about the prices? How are the prices? The general environment? What was the restaurant like? Would you go back again?
No, I won't come back because the place was quite dirty and it was very cold, and the service was quick, but it wasn't exact because we didn't have what we was asking for. We
We didn't
were
get what we
asking.
ordered.
We ordered. Okay, didn't get what we ordered. And then the next time we will try another restaurant.
Okay. Nice. Good. This is really great. Susanna, sorry that your favorite restaurant kind of got bashed a little bit. Hopefully you're okay with that. But good, I think we're good here. Does anybody have any questions about this review? Okay. Okay, good. Let's go on to the next page. And we could do a little bit reading, a little bit of reading. Let's try this though. Let's do a little bit of a role play. And Susanna, can you read this first one?
Yes, teacher. Your son is misbehaving at the restaurant. He's chewing with his mouth open and being rude. Talk to him.
Good. And Laura, can you read the next role?
Your mom is being overbearing. You were enjoying yourself before she started pestering you about your manners.
Nice. Good job. Okay. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
What is the meaning of pestering?
Okay. Does anybody know? Pestering.
Complain.
Sort of. I mean, somebody could be pestering you by complaining. Can anybody be a little bit more specific?
If you are annoying someone,
Pestering is just like bothering or annoying.
Okay.
Pestering, bothering, or annoying. And it comes from the word pest. So pest is a small creature like a mouse or a cockroach that you don't want in your house. Those are pests. So cockroaches, ants, mice, small rodents that kind of get into things that you just don't like around are called pests. So if somebody's pestering you, they're annoying you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Julieta, if you are the mother, how would you start this conversation?
Stop, stop, stop playing with the food and sit comfortably.
Sit still?
Sit still.
Okay. Maybe a possessive pronoun here.
Your food.
Yeah, stop playing with your food. Okay. Good. And what about the next line, David?
Hey, ma'am, I'm not playing with my food. I'm trying to have fun while I'm eating.
Good. Okay. And Susanna, how would you respond?
Uh, please don't don't joke me.
Don't joke me.
Don't joke me.
I'm not sure about that. Don't joke me is a little bit off, I think. Don't joke me. Don't like mess around with me. Don't don't pull my leg or something. I don't. Mm, don't joke me is a little bit off though.
Maybe please uh, don't lie me.
Yeah, don't
Please
lie to me.
don't lie to me. Stop to playing and eat your food, or you are not going to eat Candy's letter.
Okay. Or maybe you won't have dessert later. So stop playing with your food. You won't get dessert, I think I
You
would say.
won't get dessert. Yes.
Okay. And Laura, how would you respond?
But the meal is too hard and it's impossible to eat without open my mouth.
Okay. To eat without opening my mouth. Okay, good. And Julieta, how would you respond?
We we talk about this dinner before. We agreed that you um, would be a nice guy and uh, you are not doing what you promised.
Nice. Yeah, maybe just past tense. We talked about this dinner before.
We talked about this dinner before.
Yeah. Okay, David, next one.
I can't remember that conversation.
Okay, and Susanna, how would you respond?
Really?
Okay,
You
good. Go ahead.
you you are a professional liar.
Okay. Um, Laura, how would you respond?
Just let me know when you told me about it. I cannot remember.
When you, maybe when we talked about it, or when you talked to me about it.
Okay.
Can't remember. Okay. And Julieta, how'd you respond?
Yes, you have a short memory, but I can find many ways to bring your memory back. So
Nice.
stop playing.
Nice. David.
Mom, you don't have to do it because now my food isn't too hot and I can eat it without
Okay.
any problem.
Food's not too hot, and I can eat it. Nice. Without any problem. Good. I think that's solid. Really nice job. Any questions about this? Okay. Yeah, I think you guys did a really good job. Let's look at this next one. And let's have Susanna. Can you read the first roll?
Yes, teacher. Say, you are the customer. Ask for something to eat and drink. You are the waiter. Take the customer's order.
Customers.
Attend the customer's order.
Okay. Good. Laura, if you're the customer, how would you actually if you're the waiter, Laura, how would you start the conversation?
Good night. Here you have the menu.
Good night.
With delicious. Good night.
Good night is kind of like what you'd say when you're leaving. So we never really say
Okay.
good night at the beginning. Good evening would be better, but good night is like bye.
Even if it's at night.
Even if it's at night, it's one of those weird things about English.
Welcome.
Yeah.
No.
Or good evening. Good evening works.
Okay. Good evening.
Um,
Here you have the menu with different types of cuisines.
with different
Plates.
types of what?
Cuisine.
Different
Cuisine.
options. Cuisines. Cuisines.
Yes.
Cuisines are like types of food. So
Yes.
I guess you could talk about like Indian cuisine, Asian
Yeah.
cuisine, American cuisine. It's like different ethnic foods would be a kind of cuisine.
Yes.
So if we're talking about the menu, though, we've got a menu with lots of different options. I think it's a little bit more common than lots of different
Yes,
cuisines.
it's too complicated what I said.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Take your time, look carefully, and when you are ready, just call me, and I will please to take your order.
And I'll be pleased.
I will please.
I'll be pleased.
I'll be pleased.
Yeah, and so just the future tense there. So when you're ready, call me and I'll be pleased then.
Yes.
Really nice. Good job. Okay. And let's try the next one. Julieta, if you're the customer, what would you say?
Thank you. What is your special for today? Can you suggest me something?
Nice. Maybe can you suggest something for me?
Suggest something for me.
Suggest me something. Yeah, we wouldn't say suggest me something. Suggest something for me. Even just could you suggest something would be better. That's a little tricky. Good. Really great question. David, how would you answer?
Our today special dish is the special sandwich, and it is a very big sandwich with lettuce, tomatoes, eggs, bacon, and you can choose from several options to add some ingredients. This, I think, is a very, very big sandwich, and I think you have to try it.
Okay. And Susanna, how would you answer?
Thank you for the information, but I don't like the eggs. I would prefer something else.
Okay.
Can you suggest me other thing?
Can you
Please?
recommend something
Can
else?
you recommend something else, please?
Nice, that's good. Remember, we wouldn't say I don't like the eggs. I don't like eggs in general. I don't like eggs.
Okay.
Good though. Okay. Laura, how would you respond?
Our second special dish of the day is succulent spaghetti carbonara.
Okay, so spaghetti carbonara.
Yes.
Okay, nice. And Julieta, how would you reply to that?
I'd like to drink red wine with carbonara. Do you
Okay.
have a good one?
Do you have a good one?
Mhm.
Okay, and somebody's got the television on in the background, it sounds like. Maybe Susanna, I'm gonna mute you for a second. Yeah, okay, and David, how would you respond?
Yes, of course, we have the best red wine of the world. It's a Spanish wine from the Rioja. And you have to ask to order a bottle of this wine.
Nice. Okay, and Susanna, how would you respond?
Okay. Yes, I would like to order the bottle.
Okay, just for yourself. Nice.
Yes, and maybe some cheese for sure.
Maybe some cheese or some chips.
Chip. No, no chips. No. Cheese. Cheese. Chips. Cheese.
Okay.
¿Verdad?
Cheese.
Some cheese.
Yeah, good. Cheese.
Cheese.
Good. Okay, I think this is great. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Let's go. Okay, let's try talking about this. Laura, can you read the title and this next line?
Treat someone. Buy dinner for someone.
Good. And Laura, treat
Yes.
somebody. Can you repeat treat someone? Treat.
Treat someone.
And Laura, can you ask Julieta the question?
Would you like to treat someone?
The first question.
Sorry. When was the last time you treated someone to dinner?
A long time ago. I think it was May.
I think it was what?
Last year in May.
Nice. Okay, who did you treat to dinner?
Oh, a friend of mine.
Okay, nice. So I think it was last year in May that you treated a friend of yours to dinner. Good. And I guess, Julieta, can you ask David the next question?
David, when was the last time someone took you to dinner?
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
Nice. Who took you to dinner?
My wife.
Nice. That's great. And maybe, which do you like more, Susanna? Do you like taking someone to dinner or being treated to dinner?
Sorry, can you repeat me the question?
Yeah, which do you prefer? Do you prefer being treated to dinner or treating somebody to dinner?
I don't understand.
So the question would be,
I prefer being treated
and why?
because I don't know, because the other part or the other person wants to have a dinner with me, and just I have to think yes or no.
Okay. Nice. Okay. What about you, Laura? Which do you prefer?
Well, I prefer to be treated
Okay.
because usually this person is interested in going to a restaurant, a special restaurant, and I like to try different types of cuisines.
Different types of cuisines. Okay, cool. Yeah, really good answer. Julieta, what about you?
I prefer to treat
Okay, nice. Why?
because it's easier.
Huh?
Um,
How so?
because sorry,
Why? Why is it easier?
because I can choose the place, and well, it's easier.
Nice. Okay. So prefer to treat because it's easier. You can choose the place, and well, it's easier. All right, good. I think that's solid. Unfortunately, we're just about out of time. I've got another class right after this. If you guys want to join it, I'd love to have you. But thanks for coming in, and see you again soon.
Thank you,
Thank-
everyone.
Bye.